Now we're doing nonlinear inequalities. Nonlinear. What the heck is that? Now you still remember that dotted lines have the less than or the greater than, and solid lines have the equal to's, right? So let's look at a couple here. Let's look at this one. Alrighty. Maybe I need to zoom in on that, huh? Oh, maybe. I think that's good. Alright, so we don't need this stuff here, do we? Okay. So it says less than this thing right here. So we need to graph this quadratic, right? So now watch. Another thing, you can be amazed at your calculator. Super duper. X squared minus 2x plus 6. Right? Now let's go to the table. And I'm counting by decimals. So let's start all over again. We're going to go to second table set. Oh, you can't see what's going on, can you? Let's see, is this better? A little bit, not very much. Is this better? Oh, maybe. Let's try. Okay. So here we go. Start. I'm going to do second table set, which is right above the window. I want to start at, say, I don't know, -3, and count by 1. Right? That's what I want. Now then, I'm going to get all the points on my graph. Now, I don't have enough room to go up to 21, right? Or 14, but I can go to 9 and all these other values. So I'm going to do that. So let's see what we got right there. I'm going to put those values on my graph. So let's zoom in just a tiny bit. There we go. So -2 is 14, that's not going to work, but -1 is 9. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 would be right there. Where's my pen? There we go. 9 would be right there. And then 0 is at 6. And then 1 is at 5, which is right there. And then 2 is at 6 again. And then 3 is at 9, which is right there again. Look, I've got my parabola. Da, 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 da. Isn't that easy? The calculator tells you the values that you want to plot on your graph so you can find it exactly. I love my calculator. So, now then, whoops, I got rid of my, there we go. Hey, it even stayed in the same place. Oh my God, it's so cool. Did you look at that? It's in the same place. I am so proud of my Zoom. All right, so what does this say? All the numbers less than. Well, where is y less than? You won't believe it, but it's all the numbers underneath this thing. Yep. All of that is less than. Oh no, did you see I made a mistake? It's supposed to be a dotted line. Oh heck. Let's see if we can erase that. We'll make it right. Ding. Okay. Now we can do it. So, dotted parabola. And then everything underneath. Now, your calculator can do this. Did you know that? Let me show you. Go to y equals. Now look over here to the left of the y. So I'm pointing right here, way over here. So watch me. I'm going to go over there. And now then it's highlighted. Yeah. I'm going to hit it twice. This means shade above. This is greater than, y greater than. This one means, oops, and then hit it again. What did I do? Oh, I have to hit it and go back to it. I'm on the wrong one. There we go. If I hit it one more time, twice makes it greater than, 3 times makes it less than, right? So now watch me. I'm going to graph this guy. 4. See if we can graph it. Oops, I hit the wrong button. I can't see anything. Zoom 6. There we go. Da 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 da. Hey, that's what we drew, right? That's exactly what we drew. Maybe you didn't see that. So let's go back to Zoom 4 and change our window to be a little bit taller. So we'll make this maybe, I don't know, 18? Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Look at my parabola. Right, there we go. See, that's the thing. And if I wanted to do it exactly like that, I think I had it for the first time. Zoom 6. My picture would look like this. So it's everything underneath, outside of the parabola, we'll say. Outside of the parabola. Aren't you happy your calculator can do that? Cool, huh? So if it's greater than, that's going to be inside the parabola, right? If this one's outside, that one's inside. So let's graph it. So I'm going to get rid of my beautiful drawing here. Yeah, one dot at a time, looks like, huh? All right. And now then, let's do the same thing over here. So I'm going to put in 2x squared minus x minus 7. Cool. Then I go to my table, and I'm looking at the table to see if I can find what is going on. Now then, let's see. Looks like we've got one dot at positive 3, negative 2 is at positive 3. So negative 2 is at 1, 2, 3, right there. 0 is at negative 7, right there. 2 is at negative 1, right there. 1 is at negative 6, right there. Negative 1 was at negative 4, which is right about there. What does that say? 3 is at 8. 3 is at 8. So I am willing to graph my parabola. Oh, dotted line, I almost forgot. I almost forgot. And then it says greater than. Well, that's everything inside. Right? Now then, if I go over, and then I hit it twice, 1, 2, that's greater than. So my graph should be just like the one we just drew. Da 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 da. Look at that. It's the same thing. Everything inside the parabola. Isn't that joyful? Joyful, joyful. Absolutely. Now then, remember when we talked about circles? Let's talk about a circle. Let's say that we were doing something like this. X squared plus y squared is equal to 36. All right, x squared plus y squared equals 36. Well, remember the deal was that the square root of this is the radius. So I know that 6 is the radius. And so if I wanted to, I would have a line right there and there. And I'd have a circle that goes from there to there to there. Boy, my circle. There. Right? That's my circle. Now, if I had less than 36, right? That would be everything inside the circle. All of this stuff inside the circle, right? And so if I said greater than, it would be everything outside the circle. So, less than is inside, greater than is outside. Right? So we wrote it right there. See if you can remember. And then what if we had something like this? What if we had y is less than one of these guys, 6 divided by x. 6 divided by x. Yeah, so let's see if we can clean off my parabola here. And then we can draw 6 divided by x. Or maybe we should have 12 divided by x. That might be easier. I don't know. Well, we can do it on our calculator. That's even better. So we're going to say 6 divided by x. Just like that. And let's see if we can get a picture. Let's make it a little bit bigger, huh? So, I'm going to make it just a tiny bit bigger. Let's see if we... What did I do? That's not what I wanted to do. There we go, look at that. Okay, now then, remember if I wanted it to be less than, it's going to be a dotted line, and it's going to be 3. I go over to the left. Oops, you can't see, can you? I go over to the left, and I hit it 3 times. 1, 2, that makes greater than. 3, that makes less than. Now watch my picture. Everything underneath my hyperbola. Can you believe it? Everything underneath my hyperbola. Why is this circle in my way, huh? There we go. So I can draw hyperbolas and shade underneath them. Remember, there's an asymptote right there. That's why there's nothing there. If we could go up higher, if I wanted to go up really tall, say I went up to 15 or 20, let's go up to 20. Just 'cause I can, huh? Oh, I went out to 20. Ha, ha, ha. I wanted to go up to 20, so let's do it again. Up to 20. You see, it never gets on the other side of the asymptote. Remember, there's an asymptote over here. You can't get on the other side of the asymptote. And the same thing is true down if I went to negative 20. Oops, wrong one. Negative 20. And then let's go back up here to 7. There we go. So it goes down, 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 never crosses the asymptote. It goes up, 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 can't get on the other side of the asymptote. everything underneath the graph, right? So if I wanted greater than, I would have greater than. So you can do it all. Now you know how to graph everything. Oh wait, what if it was absolute value? Remember, absolute value is, you go to the catalog, which is right here above 0, catalog. So I have to do second catalog. And then the first thing in the list is absolute value. So if I wanted to graph absolute value, I would have a little v like that, right? So if I wanted to graph greater than the absolute value, then I would just be all the things inside, right? Less than the absolute value would be all the things outside. If I slide this thing over, remember, if I add 2, that moves it to the left. And then if I'm outside the parentheses and subtract 3, then that moves it down. So let's see. Da 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 da. See how easy it is? So you just have to be able to find the points where it touches when you draw on your graph, and you'll be in business. All right? See you tomorrow. Bye.